What's up, world? What's up, y'all? It's Majulan Date here. Today is the 17th of June. It's 4 o'clock exactly. About to go into work pretty soon here. It's been a good day, actually. It's been a really good day. Um, Past couple days, actually. Um, Minus the shrimp sauce, but I'll talk to you guys about that in a second. Um, so let's see. Today, I woke up hydrated, got a parasite cleanse in, and cut open this papaya that I bought from this local market. It's an Asian market called Super H Mart. Um, I've gotten a good amount of things there in the past. Um, haven't gotten really upset about anything until today and yesterday, actually. Oh man. Um, you guys are probably wondering why I'm so happy about being disappointed, but I feel as though, if there's no disappointment, you don't ever learn anything, you just keep going on with life. It kind of gets boring. So I bought a papaya. It was like that big. I'll show you a picture of it down below. It was really great because it was like heavy, it looked ripe. It smelled like a papaya on the outside. Well, at least I didn't get close to it. I need to start getting close to fruits more often and smell it like up close, because it wasn't organic certified, so that means they're still using pesticides, herbicides on the fruit. Um, I cut it open, looked at it, took a couple pictures, got super excited about it, got rid of the seeds, scooped into it, start eating it. Excuse me, and excuse me, and it totally reeked of some kind of chemical. It was like really upsetting. Um, and then I kept eating it. I was like, oh, what is this weird taste? Like, it's kind of like peroxide a little bit. It's like something weird about it. It's not fruit like. I can taste the papaya, but this aftertaste and then this smell at the same time. And I got down to about half it and I stopped and I was like, you know what? It's probably just like someone using some cleaning solution in the bathroom, cleaning up some stuff. I'm gonna go leave it alone, go eat some other fruit that I bought that's definitely clean. Chopped into a pineapple and started going at that. And then I came back to it, and almost immediately, the same smell, the same pungent chemical smell, chemical taste was hitting me all at once. And so, you know what? I went ahead and stopped it, put it down, realized that, it isn't organic, and that came to realization again, and I donated to the compost pile out there. So, I learned my lesson there, big time. Um, I went grocery shopping with Pops and got a bunch of fruit. I'll show you my new stash for the week. Bunch of bananas, bunch of melons. Got a jackfruit again. Yeah, just putting that out there. This stuff is so amazing. If you guys are close to me and in my general area, give me a call. Let's have a little jackfruit party. We'll hang out, eat some jackfruit. Stuff is super good, and I'm pretty excited about that. I actually bought two of I bought a jackfruit, about this big, the full ripe um, fruit, and then I went ahead and bought some stuff that the jackfruit meat that was on the inside that someone had already cut open and did all the work for me, put it in a little saran wrap type of thing. I need to take a picture of that eventually. But I wanted to, have a little bit of both. Have something that I didn't cut open. At the same time, I did want to cut one open. So, and it was at a really good price too. The one that for the full fruit, it was like 2.50 per pound, and the one already cut up, I know it's a lot more expensive. It was like $5.99 a pound. So I ended up spending like $60, but it's for the week's worth. And since I did that, it seems like it's gonna get pushed to a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, because one's already wrapped up and ready to go. It's not gonna ripen anytime soon, and then the fruit is going to ripen, so I'm gonna have a little bit of both, or have the one that's cut up and eat that one for this week, and then cut the one open, cut the fruit open for next week. I'm pretty excited. All right, so yesterday, what happened? Yesterday during lunchtime, or no, dinner. Dinner, I went ahead and made some noodles. Found some noodles that were made out of sweet potato and water, which my stepmom cooked um, upstairs, and it was pretty cool because I'm doing a whole bunch of like um, seed planting, if you will, setting a good example for the kid, um, little sister I got going on, and she's she's really cool, really open minded, and want to learn stuff. And same thing with my stepmom, she's trying to learn things too, and have my little sister be taught, the correct way. And she's doing everything she can. And the other day she switched it up. Instead of having egg noodles, which had all that dead protein in it that feeds into parasites and yada yada yada. You don't want to talk about it too much because probably get bored here. Um, but you guys can find that out on your own. Um, she went ahead and bought some glass noodles that are made from sweet potato flour and water. So I went ahead and found that same one, but an organic version of it, and pretty excited for that. I had a huge bike ride that day, and then at that same store, it was a different market. I forget what the market was called, some kind of Asian market. So I got the noodles, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have this sweet potato or sweet red bean bun. It was like a little round white bun about that big. You open it up, and it's like gooey red beans on the inside. Completely vegan. And then I was like, you know what? I want some soup. And so I went to the counter, and I asked them. They're serving like real fast food and stuff, and they had some vegetable options. And I was like, you know what? I want to ask them for some vegan soup, seeing if they have any. And this lady totally was like, oh yeah, we have it. I'll just take this out and do this. And I was like, okay, I trust you. Go ahead. And so I went ahead and had it, and immediately had this like shrimp taste in my mouth, and I was like, oh no way, you know what I mean? And so I even had my vegan tank on. It was great. She totally just blew me off. She partially, maybe she didn't understand, partially she didn't care, but she spoke English, and I don't know. Some people just, if it's not their personal problem or in their life have people that have that similar problem, they don't give a 2 cents about the person that's presenting because it's new to them. So, I forgave her deep inside. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to hold anything against you because, to each their own. And so I came back and asked her after I finished the bowl of rice. I was like, you know what's in this soup? Like, what'd you guys cook it with? And she got super confused and went over to the chef, and the chef was like, oh yeah, we cooked it in shrimp soup and all this stuff, and she cooked shrimp in the soup, and then, for your dish, we took out all the other stuff, so it made it like, as vegetarian as we could. And I was like, oh hell no, like I can't do this. So I totally left it there, didn't finish the meal. It was my mistake, because knowing better, I should have known that like most places such as that, vegetarian meals is the best they can get it. Vegan is on its way up, and not a lot of people are aware of the benefits. And I'll just leave it at that. So in the morning, I had a bunch of melons, cantaloupe, and honeydew. And then the day before that, oh, I also had a bunch of water, waking up, and a parasite cleanse, like usual. The day before that, it was the 15th. I had, what did I have? Oh, I had some cotton candy organic grapes. They were just so tasty. Um, and then I had some chips, but um, they were like vegan quinoa chips. Um, I had like pretty decent size. I want to say like two handfuls, and I made some fresh guacamole at home. A bunch of jalapenos in it, a bunch of spice, um, just to get in a little more fat, and it was a good little variation. You know, I had fruit during the day. I think I had like I want to say 12 bananas. Okay, so today's Friday. Yesterday I was off. Wednesday I went to work. So yeah, Wednesday I did have a bunch of bananas. I actually had 28 bananas that day. I'm pretty excited. So I bought like 2 bushels in for dinner, and I had 2 bushels throughout the day. I had a bushel in the morning, and then I chilled out, had some juice, and then went ahead and had another bushel in the afternoon before lunch. So I guess that was brunch time. Um, Overall, I'm feeling pretty light, pretty uplifted. Um, yeah, the time's going right now in this video. I don't want to make it too long, so I'll leave it at that. Peace, peace.